Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm HoldCTI, and this is the 5th episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. So in the last episode, we explored the cave a little bit farther, and we ended up finding a really nice patch of cave with a couple of diamond veins, and ended up getting 11 diamonds, where we made a pickaxe and a sword. So in this episode, I decided I'm going to take a break from the mining and the building, and we're going to go out and explore what our world has to offer. Of course, this might be a little bit difficult with no coordinates, but I'm decided I'm going to bring along a map. I'm going to see if I can charter out what exactly is around my world, and hopefully we can find a village somewhere. In other news, I also got Optifine, which is really cool, because, check this out, a little bit of torchlight. So as long as I hold that, I can actually see a little bit more around my player, which is really cool. This world's definitely coming together, and now we're on day number 26, meaning we're going into day number 27, which for 5 episodes is pretty cool. I plan to do a lot of this by sea, so I can use a chest boat and not to run out of inventory space, which is going to be crucial considering I plan to go find some shipwrecks and whatnot, so hopefully this will make it a lot easier for me. So unfortunately I do not have enough sugarcane or paper to make a map, meaning I have to go out into the great unknown to find some more sugarcane, which shouldn't be too hard, but it'll take off a little bit of time, although I see some right over there. Honestly, aside from a little bit around this bay on episode 1, I haven't really checked out my world that much. So, when I do it today, this is going to be the first time I see a lot of this stuff, so I don't really know what's in this world. Everything's new and exciting still on episode 5. And so hopefully I'll get a better understanding of what exactly I can work with here. Of course, some of the big things we're going to look for in this big exploration episode is going to be shipwrecks, buried treasure, villages, and then other structures such as temples. This may well be the first episode in the series in which I don't ever build a single structure, which is quite interesting considering a lot of this Let's Play I've designated towards improving my own building and creating a sort of my own sort of village around my compound. Oh, and just like that, as I was speaking, I found one of these things. This is the new 1.20 archaeology sites, and so what these things are right here, as you can see there's a little bit of texture change. This is what you call suspicious gravel, and so when you dig these things with, I think it's called a brush, it releases cool new items for you. My eyes do not deceive me. I see smoke over there. I'm gonna move my FOV like this so you can see in the corner. That's smoke. There's a village over there. Unless there's just random smoke like somewhere like that, but I'm almost positive that's a village. I definitely see campfire smoke over there. We have to check that out. You think I would have seen that by now? I don't think I made a campfire over there, did I? There's no way I added a campfire. That's definitely smoke, and where smoke is, there's fire, and where fire is, there's campsite. If that's a village, that's really amazing for me, having it that close to me. I can quickly create myself a big villager trading hall in the late game, which is going to really help adding mending to my diamond gear. There we go. Made ourselves a cartography table right there. So what we can do is we can plant it down. Let's say it in this spot right here, and then from here we can put these two together with other maps, and we can create ourselves a larger map. So let's do that. Okay, so what I have to do, it seems, is I have to use one of the two maps, like this. Okay, now we got ourselves a little campsite, as you can see. Now we have to go back over to here, put it in, and put paper in. Like this. Okay, so this is as large as it goes. That is really large. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in my offhand like that, and then I'm going to make sure I have all my ingredients, and we can get going. I also accidentally crafted another map because I thought I had to combine two maps together to make them a little larger. So that other map I'm put in my chest, and a little bit later I'm actually going to make into a little bit of a view of my compound, which I think will look pretty nice. I'm really antsy to see what that campfire was all about because I swear that's not what it should be. There should not be a random campfire somewhere out there. That has to be a village. I refuse to believe it's not a village. And while that cooks, it seems like it's becoming nighttime, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over to my my lighthouse over here, and because I got Optifine, it means that I can actually make my whole view of my world larger. So I'm going to crank it up a little bit higher, which might cause some lag, and see what we can see here. The more I look at this world, the more magnificent it becomes. It's such a beautiful world, such a crazy, cool aesthetic. I'm truly lucky to be blessed with a seed like this, because this is just a perfect world. It's everything I could have imagined and more. Because most of our adventure will be out at sea, that should be all the food we need. So now what I can do is I can go into here, create a chest and a boat, and then make a chest boat. Pretty generic name, but it's exactly as it suggests. We got ourselves a chest boat right here. And so what you can do is you can fly around or boat around, and we can check out all the stuff that I'm interested in checking out. But one last thing before we leave is I need to get some copper. I think I only need 1 copper for this, but what I gotta do is I gotta put all this down and make 1 copper ingot, and then from there I need a feather, and I can make a really cool item, which is gonna be called the brush. And with the brush, what we can do is we can dig out the suspicious gravel and the suspicious sand that we find along the way, and we can get the cool items that are in 1.20. Unfortunately, I don't think I've ever collected a chicken feather because I don't usually kill chickens. So I gotta go running around until I find a chicken, which shouldn't be that hard. Let's hope. That's a village. There's a village over there. You guys see that? Through the trees? That is definitely a village. That's excellent. So we're going to be traveling out this way first. Actually, no, because that's off the grid, so I'm actually going to avoid that place for now. But we definitely have to go out and travel for that and see that at some point. But of course, right now, it's all about finding a single feather, because I do not have a feather and I need a feather for the first time. At last, I found a chicken. Please drop a feather, I swear to God. Okay, we dropped a feather. That's awesome. We needed that. We can head back home, wherever home is. I was searching for a feather for so long there. My anticipation is too real. I think I gotta check out that smoke before I check out the archaeology site. We're on our way. First things first, make sure that I actually saw smoke. So I gotta go back out to where I first saw smoke to locate exactly where the smoke was, because I guarantee you that has to be something interesting. There's no way that that's not something. Okay, I spot the smoke. I'm pointing it to exactly where it is. We're just gonna walk in this direction, right towards the campfire, or wherever that smoke is coming from, and see exactly what it is. Because that smoke is way too contained to not be a village. It's indeed a village! Oh my god, that's fantastic news! Just to prove just how much I've not explored this world, I didn't even know there's a village like right next to my house. I thought it was gonna be like a long ways away towards the nearest village, but right here, as you guys can see, there is a village. This is just excellent. Oh, how beautiful is this? There's villagers. It's such a happy village. I don't really need to rob them of the resources, honestly. It's not something that I'm here to do. I'm just here to make sure that there is a village. And if there's beetroot, I'll take beetroot. That's the only thing I'm really interested in, because that's the last, it's the last crop I need. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's beetroot around here, but that's fine, because this village has already exceeded my expectations. I'm so happy that there's a village so close to me. It means that whenever I want to, smuggle villagers out of their homes, it's gonna be literally just a step away. Oh, and here's a blacksmith. Let's see what's in here. Diamond horse armor, we'll take that. I'll take some new boots, sure. Stylish. I'll keep them in my inventory for now. We're gonna be taking this villager's sleeping spot. In the morning, we're gonna head over to that archaeology site just to see what exactly we can get there. So now that we've concurred that there is definitely a village, now it's time to go over and find the archaeology site. Alright, now that we're back at the archaeology site, it's time to see what we can find. So first things first, we want to break the parts that are not suspicious sand. I cannot tell if these ones are suspicious sand, but I know that this one is. So we go like this, and see what we can get. This looks like it's going to be a pottery shard. Yes, it is. No, just a flower pot, okay. Blue dye, interesting. We haven't got the best luck so far. Here's 2 more suspicious sand. Let's see what these ones can get. This one's going to be a wheat seed, it seems. No, dead bush. Even worse. Oh, this is something purple, okay. What could it be? A purple candle. What are these drops? This is a pottery shard. This is definitely a pottery shard. Danger pottery shard. Neat. So people that are interested in digging one of these out, a cool hint is that the only 2 blocks that can be suspicious are going to be gravel and sand. And so it might be hard to figure out which one's the suspicious gravel and which one's suspicious sand compared to the others. But once you figure it out, it's pretty easy to tell which ones are and which ones aren't. There's a hanging sign. Oh, this is going to be very nice. We can hang this up in our home. An armor trim. Let's go. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's amazing. Shaper armor trim. Nice. That's cool. Everything else I don't really need down here, so what we can do is we can head back up to the surface. Alright, with all that taken away, now we can head back to our base and see what we got. Unload our inventory, and then we can start filling in our map. Alright, we're back home. So what we can do is now we have a hanging sign. We can figure out where we want to place it. How about like this? And we can name our compound, which I'm going to be calling it my world's name. Holtzi's Haven. Just like that. Oh, it's very nice. Although, I feel like I can find a better spot for it. Holtzi's Haven, just like that. Oh, it's very nice. I love how the hanging sign looks. I'm also going to put this flower pot to be on top of this terracotta block like that. I like how that looks, and we can put like a flower inside it. What do we have in here? I like how the mushroom looks. How does the mushroom look in here? I kind of like that. It's a cool aesthetic. And then we have the Shaper armor trim. So whenever I finish up with diamond gear, we can put the Shaper armor trim on it, which will look very nice, I feel. What I want to do is I want to travel in this direction. And so this strategy I'm using is called hugging the coast. How it works is that you could, as long as you have a certain site on a piece of land like this, you know that when you turn around, you can only be going in one direction, and so you're not going to get lost. And then every once in a while, we have to stop moving so we can update our map. What I'm going to be doing now is that rune portal over there, I was actually trying to get on episode 1, which is a long time ago, I know. But I was not able to get it because there's 3 skeletons guarding it at that point, and I did not have diamond tools or iron armor. So now that I'm more advanced, I can actually go over here and see what's inside this chest, which has been waiting for me for the past 5 episodes. The best thing I can find in here is a silk touch tool of some sort. Here's the chest. Fortune 3. Oh my god. Okay, I know I said that silk touch was the best, but this is the best. I got a Fortune 3 gold pickaxe. This thing is awesome. This thing is like literally perfect. Wow, that's actually amazing, because now I can get diamonds so much easier. That Fortune 3 will make it so more than 1 diamond spawns per diamond. That's incredible luck. Fortune 3? Not even like Fortune 1 or anything. Fortune 3. I got a Fortune 3 golden pickaxe. That is better than Silk Touch. I wasn't even thinking about that. Alright, so now that we've filled in all the recent structures around my base, now it's time for us to take our chest and now head over to another section, which is going to have to be in this direction to fill out the map. So we're going to have to head in this direction. There's a shipwreck right there. That's cool. We're going to see what's over there. So in that one, we got a little bit of paper, but nothing else. I don't know why I'm liking so bad right now. We got a buried treasure map in here, as well as a feather and some other stuff. And then now for the last chest, which should be up here. Yeah, look at all that loot. 21 iron, which is with my my pre-existing iron, and then some emeralds too. That's cool. Let's go see what the buried treasure map has now. This world is way more than met the eye for me, because in the first episode, it just seemed like it was a cool taiga biome. And so I was like, okay, well, this isn't the best spawn I could have gotten, but I'll make do, because I love the spawn and I love where I can build my base. But now that I'm taking a bigger look at it, I'm realizing there's actually a lot to this world. Like, there's villages everywhere. We got a bunch of really cool stuff. We got a Fortune 3 pickaxe, which is like one of the craziest drops we could have gotten. Like, the amount of stuff in this world it's crazy. And this is a cool trick for all you guys. Once I get my map open. Find where you're supposed to go. Right here. And now we have to do is we have to find the 9-9 coordinate. The 9-9 block on this chunk. So what we gotta do is see this on the block thing. It's below the XYZ coordinate thing. We gotta find 9 and then 9. It's 909. Right here. It's gonna be right below this. I got cleared some inventory space, of course, but now we can head back on down and we can collect that stuff. So what we can do is we can drop this spider eye and collect the diamond. And then we gotta drop the sapling, collect this, and then the rest of it is an easy catch. Like that. That's all we need. Head back up to the surface and we're done. We can head on back to our base now. I love that tower. That's actually one of my favorite builds I've ever built in Minecraft. It works so perfectly. I remember making that, I was super nervous because it wasn't turning out well at the start. It looked really ugly, but then I just kept on doing improvements to it as I was building it, and then by the end, it just... Honestly, this is kind of a masterpiece for me. This entire base that I made is like way above my usual level of building. Like, I put a lot of effort into this. So we gotta dock our boat at our dock, like that. Get out, and then we can head back to our spot. This has been quite a successful episode, if I were to say so myself. Collected a really neat sign. Went to archaeology dig site. We explored a village. Checked out a little bit more of our land. And overall, just see what we had around our base, which is something that I haven't done before. And so I felt that this worked perfectly for me. I know it was a little bit shorter of an episode. That's because I actually have to make this in a single day, because I realize that I'm going to be on trip for the next 11 days, and I want to keep my weekly schedule of uploading relevant. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be going away now, and I'm gonna be scheduling this upload. So when this uploads, I'm actually away, and I record this about a week early. So yeah, so it might be a little bit rushed, but I want one per week, and this was still a very successful episode. I love the aesthetics that our campsite has now. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the subscribe button so then you can watch all the other episodes as they come out and watch the previous ones, which are on my channel in a separate playlist. Thank you all so much for watching. Next week, we're going to be bringing the villagers back to our base, or at least building a little spot for them behind my campsite so I can start trading with them, which is going to be a huge step up for us. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.